It's Monday again. What? It is Monday again. Can you believe it? Sleep the days away, the weeks away. Got a rat on top of my squirrel. I was going to take this down and put all this little stuff up, but it just didn't happen yet. I know it's not time yet. I'm rushing the season. Hey, Miguel, anybody home? Just me and you and Teresa. How are y'all? What's in your cup, on your hooks, and or needles? I got strawberry. This was the last one out of my first box Nana Michelle sent me, and I've got another box that she sent me in reserve. Hey, Regina Reed. Hey, my little lurker, Gracie. Teresa Harp. Hello, darling. Cheers and tables to you all. What's in your cup? What you doing? What you doing? What you working on? Coffee and baby bottoms. Garter stitch. Miss Teresa Harp says. Who knows? No, Regina says she's good. I'm great. Except my feet. But, ain't no point talking about that. I got a story to tell y'all. It's an old story. It's happened before many times. It happened again this morning, I'll tell you. Once a few more people get in here. Hey, Sandy Hook Cook. And Flower Tammy's here. What's in your cup and on your hook? Hey, Ola Joe or Needles. Hey, Madonna. Sangria. Hook Cook. Sandy. All right. And Mosaic with her Ogo. Odo. Hello, Teresa DePape. Probably Teresa D. Hey, Frenchie. It's a French Revolution. She tried to stay out. You did almost. What'd you have, like a 20-minute break? Yes, I did. I not only nodded off, I took like a good nap. I tried to go to Ursula's this morning and fell out. Then whoever went after that, Dana, I fell asleep. I have fallen asleep on the best people today. Miss Jeanette, on Sundays, I say hey, and then I fall asleep. Oh, gosh, it's awful. Flower Tammy, water in her cup and a wrap on her hook. I thought you said a wrap on your foot. I was going to go, what? That's one thing. I nearly fell down today at Hobby Lobby on the way out. Thank God there was a door there for me to grab onto is all I got to say. Susan Romanelli has a Dr. Pepper and organizing her whips. If I could only. Hey, Kay. Who knows? Is hey, Frenchie again? LOL. Howdy do. Let me get a little sipper of this. It's strawberry today. The last one in the box. It's my least favorite flavor. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I like some other ones better. Hey, Roberta Shepherd. Hugs, Donna. Nana's Crafty Corner, Donna. Why am I doing this? And I have y'all on here, and yet sitting on my knee where it shouldn't be. Sitting on my knee where it shouldn't be. And I'm always forever looking at, I miss so many people because the words live chat don't even show up here for some reason. I guess that's why I keep it on. The top chat just stays on there. But now I have live chat. I missed a couple people yesterday. It made me ill. I hate to do that. Our crocheting sailors in the house. Ola Joe. Tank is here. Hey, honey. Hey to all my honeys. Rebecca Bishop. Woohoo! I still didn't look for my bells have taken flight, so it'll just be me going, woo! We might be tired of those bells anyway. Hell's bells. Roberta says, hey to all. Teresa said, hello, other Teresa. Yeah, we got Team Teresa, and if my sissy comes in, we'll have another Teresa. Teresa Hart. And what I say, the other Teresa's name, Teresa Dee. It's Jeanette. Susan Romanelli says, seeing how many she can get done by the end of the year. And who knows? Miguel is saying, where is my neighbor, Miss Pat Dancer? She should be here, I hope. Kay, I got you right, darling. Let's see. Terry Midas is here. You made it in today, and I'm so glad. And I got to get to your channel more than just to win your giveaway. There's Pat Dancer. She says, boo, Sugar Plum. And she's got some ghosties and aliens and a skull. Go with my very wrinkly background. You know, my little salt lamp that I got from the Dollar Tree Plus aisle that was so vivid with it's finally petered out. So I need to get another one. Nancy, hello, darling. Nancy Gottlieb. David Browning, it's me, oh Lord, he says. And Lauren Jordan, hello, darling. Hello. Jessica A. Noble is here. And I had her sign that she painted. It's still back here. I need to get it out because I used to always end my lives. You see that girl, Jessica A. Noble? She painted this. And her little Izzy, when she was just, 3 years old? Now she's in kindergarten, painted this. Of course, her mama wrote the word Squirrel Squad on there for her, but I still have them, Miss Jessica. I had just put this on a shelf and couldn't get to it. So now I'm going to leave it right there so I can get to it. Hey, Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy Hooked on Crochet. Flower Tammy, I believe I got you. Hate to miss folks. So I know it's like romper, stomper, bomper, boo, but we'll try not to make it make it a little bit easier. Izzy says hi. Hey, Izzy, sweetheart. Big girl now, started kindergarten, right? And I hope that's going well. Hey, Kenny. Kenny Ford is in the house, and my Denny's here, if I didn't just say that. She's here whether I said it or not. Teresa Harp says she loves that sign. I know, telling Jessica. Let's see. Jessica says she's watching you while she unpacks Izzy's room. Yeah, did you tell me where you moved? I know you moved from Charlotte to somewhere. I'm sure you told me, but you know me and my short-term memory. I do not recall. Oh, David says, Denny, expect a package this week. And as soon as I get another payday, I've got some things to get out. Something to get to my Teresa Hart. Since we didn't get to meet up, I'll be mailing hers. And I got some stitch markers I'm going to get to One of my other sweet subscribers, she's in Canada, and she was on Crochet Creations with Christy, and she won the stitch marker, but you have to be in the States. So she gave it to me, and I thought that was so sweet. So I said, well, I'll do you a whole set of stitch markers. And she's like, I'm in Canada. Don't do that. It costs too much. I mean, just to send a set of stitch markers will not break the bank. Oh, man, you moved to Maryland? From Charlotte to Maryland. And Lauren says listening in while she works on a really chunky scarf project. Hey, listen, well. And Karen McMillan. Woo! So good to see you. I saw you on somebody's live recently. Maybe Noni Mays or somewhere. I forget, but I was like, there's Karen McMillan. I found this crazy yarn. It's some novelty yarn. It's called Fancy Fur. I'm sure they probably don't have it anymore, from Lion Brand. But did these not scream Halloween or even September, October? And it says with this one, I don't even know that I saw the yardage on here, but it said to use a size 13 needle. I'm only using an 11 because that's just what I could grab. That you could do a little scarf. So a scarf, a cowl, or something. So it's just, here go my needles. But it's orange and it's black wrapped around each other with these little nubbies. And it's, I don't know if you'd call that in red there or just a darker, it's different shades of orange, I think. But I thought that would be perfect for this time of year, and this won't take but a minute to whip up if I stick with it. So we'll try to do that. Uh-oh, what did David say? Oh, Karen often comes to your lives. Well, maybe that's where it was. And Karen says, hi, David. Yes, she's missed some. She's been busy with family, but she hopes to make some more soon. Hey, Cindy, Life in Yarn Tangled. How are you doing, darling? So, how about some fiber of the day, and then we'll get into some whips. I know it's not Whip Wednesday, but we got to have something to jaw about. Today, just to get out of the house, I went by Michael's, not having really any money to spend. But guess what? I had $15, a $10 and a $5, two different vouchers. So I got these with those vouchers. And y'all, I am crazy. Y'all know about Unforgettable. And yes, I've got some of these already. And I don't know whether I told you about it before, but some of mine, I should have brought some over here to show you. I guess they're, different dye lots. Hook. I brought you luck yesterday. You said maybe one day Bod would come to your live. And she came to say hi. See there? You see there? And she maybe even heard me, maybe, hey, Paula. She might have even heard me say that and me thinking she had already gone. Hey, Brenda, I'm so glad you did too, honey. I know, Teresa Hart. Love to get those vouchers. And for the longest time, it seemed like my vouchers weren't doing anything. Ola Joe will no longer be live with furls. Oh, no. So they're working on a contract to see if they can afford to keep her on. She'll be live on Tuesday at 4 Eastern on Facebook. Mrs. DeVeter, and on IG at 4:30. Well, I hope they get it worked out because I love Mrs. DeVeter with furls. Lacey, this is your favorite colorway of Unforgettable? I have so many. But I love, on some of these, it was more just this color. just sort of a grayish. But I love this yellow with these colors. They're teal colors and purple. It's called Tealberry. Red Heart Unforgettable Tealberry, and they have it at Michael's. I'm sure you can probably find it other places too. Isn't it gorgeous? And I've got lots of them, so I may do one of David's, GrannyDee's mouse stitch shawls with this too. And y'all know I love Prim's hooks and their needles. You see that little nub on the end? That's what I'm always talking about. That keeps you from sticking holes in your fingers. Hey, Christy. Christy's Creations here. Oh, you sweet thing. Thank you so much. And hugs back to you. Hey, Amanda. You don't like this one? With that, you don't like the yellow in this one? I like them both, but I really like the yellow with it. But, to each his own. David said somebody gave you some unforgettable. You can't remember who, but you can't remember what you made with it, but you liked it. I love it. I love this. And I love landscapes. They're both roving. Landscapes is a much more looser roving. Hey, Mama G Gear. And it has a lot less yardage, but it has some gorgeous colors. So I love landscapes. That's Line Brand, and I really love this. This is one of my very top favorites. Hey, Cynthia King. Saying hey to GrannyDee and all the squirrels. Teresa Harp, you've never tried Prim, but you have a couple of Chalgoos you like, but they're pretty pokey. Yeah, I like them to be sharp. Hey, Cloudy Nook. I like them to be, and you maybe think these having that dull end wouldn't be sharp enough, but they are. But, the best, and not everybody likes the same thing, so just have to try it. Rebecca, you've never tried Unforgettable? Girl, you got to try you some. If you like roving yarns. I love them. Yeah, Amanda said, nope, you got some of the other balls with the other, not with the so much of the yellow color. Well, I just love it. So I'll probably be bringing those out again. And I used to do snacks a lot since I do tea. And I found this one I'm really crazy about. Hey, buddy, Nana Michelle. You have some rainbow from yes, that's what I was good. Thank you for reminding me. The line called Rainbow, it's an ice yarn. It's like Unforgettable, like Landscapes. It's a roving yarn. Hey, Dana. And Rebecca, you'll try it. Yeah, you need to try it. And Dana likes Unforgettable as well. And Karen McMillan loves Prim hooks. Me too. Hey, Crafting with Jenny. Thank you so much for the sweet shout out. I just went to your channel long enough, heard your little shout out, but I'm going to go back and watch. And hey, daughter Katrina, how are you feeling, sweetheart? I hope good. She's preggers. She's my YT daughter, and Kim, I call them my YT twins, or just my twins. Hey, Quilty Crocheter, Q Linda, you're not much late. It's okay. All I'm doing is just, it's Sir Robert. Hey, honey. What's my secret on looking younger? Loving my style. And hey, Ola Joe, I'm wearing my Squirrel Squad shirt. It's got squirrels doing the, what do you call that? The dap, and there's the squad. Wish you could see the whole thing. Then you'd see my big belly. Robert, it's so good to see you. How are you doing, honey? I hope a lot better. And Cynthia King, I'm just tickled to see you all. You're making hamburger soup. Hey, Sunita. My apologies. Wow, yay, yeah, I still got it and can still fit in it, which is amazing eating stuff like this. But I didn't used to like dark chocolate. I thought it was terrible, bitter and all that. But now I think milk chocolate is too sweet. And I love pistachios. As a matter of fact, if I smile real big, you'll probably see the green stuff. If you see green stuff in my teeth, it is not moldy, yucky stuff. It's pistachios. Hey, Kelly. How you doing, darling? It's a crazy engine raid. Woo! I love raids. There's Deanne Spencer. Hey, everybody coming in. Miguel can't find canned yellow wax beans. That's a problem. That was sort of random, but maybe he's been talking about that and I missed it. Well, y'all all hug and say hey to one another. I think that's what y'all are doing. But that's my snack for the day, and I won't have one every day, but that's that. So, your fiber of the day, I've already shown a couple things. If you just came in, this was in the stash, and it's just Lion Brand Fancy Fur. It's probably 100,000 years old, and I just have the one little ball, but it's enough to make a little Halloweeny scarf with little pom-pom balls and fuzzy black yarn. That's going to be cool. I was so tickled to find it. And I got these two things you might as well say for freebie today. I had $15 in vouchers and didn't realize it. There's Kim and Katrina. I probably said Kim a while ago. You're inching forward, Dee. Your kidneys are hydrating with oral fluids. I got to look here. I'm going to look on my phone later, but while I got my hands full. This Robert's had a time. Keeping food down. Thank you all kindly for your thoughts and prayers. Bless you always. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, Dollar Tree, Jenny says, is her best friend for snacks and DIYs. For real, for real. Now, this one, I think I might have said Dollar Tree, but it was actually Dollar General. But I know Dollar Tree's got good snacks and stuff too. It's Ronnie, Crochet by Night. Yay! Hunka, gorgeous crafting goodness gal, aka GrannyDee. So with my $15, this was free. Yay! Well, you know, you get the vouchers because you spend money, but always when I spend money at Michael's, it's, you know, the money is racking up the reward points that turns into vouchers or that result in vouchers. And I'm usually using at least a 20% off, sometimes more, every once in a while. Hey, Donnie Mae. I've been looking at your channel a little bit too. You want free stuff? Go to Michael's and buy your stuff and use your 20% off, your whatever percent off. But check that app because every once in a while they'll slip in a 40% off of one item and maybe a 30% off everything. Hey, Diane Sharp. Hey, Sweet Dago. Oh, she's in the ads. Hey. Oh, there's my Karen, a yarn addict with Karen. And she's, by my seeing her, I can remind you guys, I hopefully would have remembered anyway, but Miss Karen comes on Monday nights. And I said last week at 7 o'clock, and then I corrected myself without knowing I had said 7. I say stuff all the time that I don't realize I've said. But she comes on at 6:30 to 7:30. That's Eastern time. So after I go off, there's 30 minutes where you have a little break for your potty and your whatever. And eat a little something, whatever you got to do, get your coffee ready or whatever, and then hunker down and watch Karen, who's also got some beauties to show us. And like me, some finished objects too. But this was Tilbury. I was just showing you that, and I have like 6 or 7 of these already. But you know, when you crochet, you use up more. And when I just make that tired one row repeat, the easiest shawl in the world, or it's called stripy something on Premiere is where I got it. And by the way, that's on my community tab if you want to see it. It's not my pattern. I did a wee little tutorial on it way back when, but you can see it, Learn to Knit with GrannyDee or something like that. It's in that playlist. Granny, like you're getting crowded. I look like I'm getting crowded in. Actually, I took some stuff out of here. You don't see it all. Yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff. Well, Jessica, thank you so much, honey, for dropping in. And I'm so glad. So glad. Keep in touch, darling. And just know that I really love this. And your little girl's cross is always up there. And now I got this. Y'all remind me to show my sign at the end now. Anyway, so this is some of your fiber. I was just saying, if you came in earlier, that some of these this isn't so much yellow. It's more just like this, sort of a grayish. But I like the ones that have the darker parts that have the yellow too. I just love all those colors together. So, you know, when you crochet, you need a bunch more than you would if you were knitting, which is what I was getting to. And you can never have too many needles if you're like me and you have a million UFOs or whips or whatever. It's not like, you know, you can take your crochet hook out. When you do that, you can just put a little stitch marker on there. If you make the ones like I make that has the letter on there or the millimeter number or whatever, or you put a little note, a little sticky note, and put it in a bag or something to remember what hook size you're using. But when you start a project on these, it's just on there till it gets done. So I use these a lot. So this and this I got for freebies today with % off and my voucher. So yay! Because I really don't have the moolah to spend. You're always buying crochet hooks, are you? And I got this out of the mailbox today. Some Annie's kits. I hadn't even had a chance to look. But I got to remember what I did with this magazine. It's here somewhere. And more fiber for the day. This is Hobby Lobby's hand dyed. You can't I don't think you can hardly get cheaper than this unless you get ice yarn. But they're, that's that hand painted cotton that's weird. That's like plasticky. But you know, when these are on, I think they're still at $14.99 when they're not on sale. But you know, during the weeks like this week is the 30% off at Hobby Lobby, so you get them for what, $10.49 or whatever. So this was one I didn't have, and this is called Mahogany Harvest. And I so wish my lights would show and both of these had the same lot number, but this one has a whole lot more of the gold or mustardy color in it. But I just thought it was so beautiful. I think you can see the colors better there. And yeah, I told you the color. It's the authentic hand dyed luxe but the color is Mahogany Harvest. And on some of them, I think there's only 400 yards. I'm thinking that. Maybe they're all 420, but I was thinking 400. But these have 420 yards. Ain't they pretty? That's very pretty, yes. I think so. I'm just crazy about fall stuff. It's getting to be fall, y'all. The official day is not till what, the 20th or 21st of September. September, not September. But, you know, there's been a little bit of a chill in the air, like at night and in the mornings. It's a little bit cool. Oh, a bit of a story to tell you that I've done before. I mentioned this right at the beginning. It's a one. It's a fingering weight. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't tell you that. Hey, Helen. Yeah, all of those are, all the hand dyeds are fingering weight. No, they're not. They got chunky. They do have chunky. Digo's saying she's still doing the fundraiser for Angela, Dragonfly Crocheting Things. The drawing is set for the 25th this month. I get paid the 25th, but if anybody needs it extended, let Digo know. She needs some help, y'all. She really, really, really needs. Digo's trying to help her, but she needs us in order to help her pay her medical bill for that spinal stimulator. She's got it in, but to be able to keep her doctor so she can keep her meds going, she's got to be able to get that bill paid. So even if it's $1, $2, $5, whatever you can do, see Digo. Digo Crochets. Noni May says, ain't no chill in Missouri. It's going to be hot till January. Let's hope not. Hey, Trisha's Fishies. Leave Trisha alone. What you talking about, Willis? Okay, Quilty guy. She being ugly. I don't think I was bothering anybody. Hey, Lucas Brandon. You alerted the cops. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's see. I've got some. Let me show you. Oh, I was going to tell you the story. This phone, y'all know I do this bad habit. Well, I open my back. There's a table right there at my back door so I can lay my phone and have my drink and stuff, all that. Crack you up. I'm so ADD here, there, and everywhere. But so, okay, my phone was sitting there. I'm drinking. I'm doing this. And my phone takes flight. I think it was even on the because I got a charger in there too. And it went down in between the deck and the trailer again, so that it went underneath my deck like it has done, 3 times before? And Michelle Sleeper, I think it was Michelle that got me this rabbit thing. But even with this, I can't go down between where it falls through. I need an extension on. I need a really long one of these. Probably wouldn't be able to pick it up anyway. So I have to get my clothes on. I was in my jammies. Oh my goodness. Lucas was timed out too? What kind of folks we got up in here today? Oh Lord. It's a good thing we got plenty of blue folks. You think they wouldn't think of coming in here. Hey, Angel, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Lord, did I have to boot, scoot, and boogie? Yes, I did. Y'all know my knees are terrible. My feet are worse. I had to pray. And yeah, I said a few choice words before I asked the Lord to forgive me, and then to pray that I could fit my fat butt. Because I've been eaten a lot of candy since I had to scoot up under the deck before. So I was hoping my butt would fit under there. Before I had to pull off lattice, the work that was, and so I got me a little crawl hole where I can go up under there and get it. Thank you, Terry Midas says we need about nine more thumbs, it looks like. Almost everyone is. I know, Lauren, and after you've been here a while, you can be blue too. Yeah, even if you're not blue, you can report people. And that's what, make sure that you do that before you hide them from the channel. Always make sure that you report them too. Dee, you're over here in Missouri cracking up laughing. Your dog thinks you just picture me and I'm, using a walker and not a walker, but a cane with the 4 little legs. Well, I didn't use it down there, but my steps are real rickety and to the deck because it was built in the year of our Lord 1986 when this mobile home was built. Also a form of prayer, I reckon David had asked forgiveness for him, but the Lord got me under there. My honey, I had to kind of do a wiggle to get through there. And I mean, where the phone falls down in there is halfway through the deck. So it's not like I just got to crawl a couple, a little bit. And using my little extension thing that Sweet Michelle Sleeper got me, but I had to crawl. Jeanette says I look like Smurfs. There's a reason for that. And for link dropping too. Lauren says she'll poke those trolls with her knitting needles. Yay! 12 millimeters, so might do some damage. Yes. Anyway, of course, I got my phone. And then I have to do the backward crawl. Which can't turn around. I could turn around, but do the backward crawl and get out from under there. Hey, Sandra. Somebody, I've been thinking all day, what if I could get some kind of borders. I put a rug right there, but then I have trouble closing my door. Stapled chicken wire so stuff don't fall through. Yeah, it's just big enough that when this goes down like that, it just goes down slicker than owl stuff. Hey, Grandma J-Bug. Julie, I'm doing great. Hey, buddy Chris. I can't believe it happened again. It's been a while since it happened, but it happened. Quilty, what you going up under your deck for? Hey, Yarn Fix. Let's see here. What have I done? What can I show you? I thought I had, yeah. Okay, David, this is I haven't done as much. I should be much further along than this, but I feel like I should be counting. I feel like I'm putting too many stitches. Increasing too many at a time. I'll have to go back and look at the pattern. But it's looking good. It's at least a different shape. It's not just boring old rectangular, wrap that I do. So this is David's pattern. He did the GrannyDee mouse stitch shawl back in May when I had that challenge. Looks good to you. And I'm using the Unforgettable Sunrise, which is gorgeous. And the polo is pretty too. The polo's just got more green. I got it here. And using the beautiful furls and a K. So I have some really good drape. Let me stick this over here. Okay, and this, I'm going to take this out. And I was using my solar flare in a J. And just doing it this way. But since I can do David's pattern now, I'm going to frog this and do another triangle. But this is the polo colorway. Boy, my lights are really not doing diddly squat. But then if I turn them on brighter, they'll blow it out probably. Is that better? So this is this one. What I do? Oh, this is how they differ. This is the polo colorway and the sunrise, and these are both unforgettable. I think they've got something like 270 yards, and I do love landscapes too. 280 yards. But landscapes has only like 140 some, 47 or so. So, but anyway, I love these. I was watching Daniel, the Power Ply guys, when he did his, it's been a couple weeks ago, but I just saw it, some of his favorite yarns, and he likes this. This is the yarn that Kate gave me a hank of. She was asking me about the hat, and I'm just doing a plain. Oh, it looks tiny, but it stretches a lot. I was just doing a plain Jane knitted, kind of like the Ross, one of the Ross hats. And she gave me a bougie needle to go with this. So if I just knit it, it'll be done in no time. But I don't know. I was thinking of maybe trying a different crochet hat, something I haven't done before. You got the St. Annie's catalog and you love the shrug on page 6. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's 6:15 already. And this is that beautiful yarn that Gary of Urban Yarns gave me. That's a finger and weight. He over dyed it. I just don't have a whole lot of it, but I guess it'll make a hat. And I'm pretty sure I'll make a crocheted hat out of this. And I was just doing the mouse stitch just to show how it looks. That is just such a gorgeous. Another gorgeous fall colorway. I'll be showing you the back of it. But mouse stitch kind of looks the same front and back. Ain't that purty? More purty yarn. Purty, purty, purty. Okay, and then the rest of that's just stuff y'all have seen. So let's look and see what. Oh, and we got a couple more trivias to finish, and maybe we can check our work. Let me see, page 6. Yeah, I just got this out of the mailbox today, so I have not even opened this up yet. Page 6. Oh yeah, that one right there. Don't like that color, but yeah, it'd be gorgeous in some of these folly colors I've been showing. That's cute too. I'd come closer to making something like this though. You like that, Miss Karen? Everybody telling everybody, hey. The Bush Tracker crochet beanie would look good in Gary's yarn. I could even do his knitted version, maybe. Hadn't tried it yet. Yarn Fix, you like it? This? Yeah, it is cute. But you know, I'm already getting the Annie's kits for the, oh, that's cute. That with the leaf on it. Y'all see this for the glare? Isn't that cool looking? Okay, let's we'll look at this maybe more later. Let's go to, hey Sissy, Teresa Patton is here. No, this one is Annie's, well, it's got crochet and knitting too. Crochet, knitting, and yarn. It's just a catalog. Just got it out of the mailbox today. You lurking and eating beets? Are they pickled, I hope? Teresa Harpy did Gary's knitted one in 3 different needle sizes, but it's fun to do. 3 different needle sizes all in one hat. I know doesn't he use 2 different needle sizes, and or was I looking at something else and it was 2? No, it was 2 crochet hooks and something else. That was something else. Thumbs up. We got more thumbs than we got folks, actually. 58 people here right now and 59 thumbs. 3 sizes and Gary's pattern. Oh, okay. I hadn't looked at it that well. All right. We're on number 7. If you weren't here yesterday, you'll have to go back and look at the replay to see what we're talking, if you're interested. Hey, Joyce Chapman. No vinegar. Plain better than nothing, though. They're good for you, sissy. I think plain beets taste like dirt to me. I got to have my beets pickled, but, you know, when you're at a place like Sissy's at, you just have to eat what they put in front of you. Starting a new knitting project this week. You just learned to increase so you can try your rabbit pattern, Lauren is saying. Starting a new knitting project. Hey, Karen Grand Prix. I don't think I howdied you. And Carla, excuse me. Granny taught, I taught Triple C how to make her first knitted beanie. Woo! Makes me feel good. All right. Henry is startled when his sister Gwen answers the door, screaming with excitement when she sees him. Henry, I've discovered the most amazing treasure in Grandpa's old trunk. He has an inverted Jenny. Completely confused, Henry wonders what in the world is an inverted Jenny. Is it, number 1, a pocket watch? Remember, this all has to do with hobbies. An upside down donkey, a rare stamp, or an old Celtic, Celtic, and it's Celtic, not Celtic. I want to shake people when they say Celtic. The only Celtics I know are, what is it, the Boston Celtics? What is foot basketball team or something? It's Celtic, an old Celtic coin. So what do y'all think? What do you think an inverted Jenny is? Brenda agrees with me. Pickled beets are the best. Amen. Congrats, Dana, they said. You like the sound of a knitted beanie. Your knitted journey's a little slower than you'd like, but you're navigating it slowly with your left-handedness. That's all right. And, you know, now, with the advent of YouTube and all kinds of video tutorials, and for lefties too, Roberta says a stamp. And Teresa's saying Celtic coin. Kelly said she just guessing, LOL. Well, we all do. Larry Bird, Ola Joe says. Roberta says, stamp. I got you. Yeah, I understood you. Hey, I already told Tank hey, I guess. But hey again, Tank. Oh, and Denny's putting up the prayers. Rebecca's daughter admitted to the hospital, not COVID. Melanie's mom in the hospital with COVID. Inherited stitches. We're praying for strength and courage for her. Everything she needs to take care of her husband. Pat Cray Hollis. She should have already gone to the doctor for her migraine. So we need to find out how she's doing. Natalie hurt her knee. Sprained her. Oh, I was going to tell you. And so I'm on my way out of Hobby Lobby today, and I tripped all over my cane, and thank goodness I was right there at the exit door to grab onto the door, or I'd have gone down. Oh, the cane's not helping when it trips me. People saying yarn inspirations bugs you. It's yarn inspirations. And Sandra, people used to say Pinterest wrong. They used to drive me up a tree too. Denny's got all the rest of the prayers there. Kim's got a new groove as COVID. Prayers for healing. And Debbie Gravert lost everything in the storm. Amy Catdo healing from eye surgery. Y'all can make sure you read all through those. And remember, you can find the prayers on the community tab of my channel here. And you can also find them, and if you go to Facebook, in the newest group, the one that says the Squirrel Squad group. Bye, Terry. Thanks so much for coming. Hey, Elisa. Anaya's Toy Box. Hey, Melissa. Crochets with Love. It's all right. You got here. And we'll be going to Karen's, a yarn addict with Karen at 6:30. And if you can remember, I forget all the time, go in saying Squirrel Ray. All right. I'm going to say a stamp. A rare stamp. Number 8. A few days later, Henry's friend George invites him over to see the collection he's working on. George has several vials and pieces of metal on a shelf. Most look just like silver rocks. What on earth are you collecting, George? Oh, Hank, I'm collecting chemical elements. I just scored a true gem with this piece of rhodium, rhodium. It cost a fortune. Rhodium is indeed expensive, worth several times its weight in gold. What might rhodium be used for in industry? Hint, platinum and palladium are also used in this way. Number 1, for its easy oxidation abilities. 2, for its vibrant blue color in fireworks. 3, as a trace additive to multivitamins. Or 4, as a catalyst. Remember your high school chemistry? I never took chemistry. And Denny said Tank is having tests done, protection from the virus. Yeah. Chris says 4 as catalyst. J-Bug says 2. Quilted Crocheter 2. Oh, really, Sandra? For most of your years, you were a typesetter and proofreader. And for most of my years, I was a teacher. Middle school for 12 years and then 15 plus in 4th grade. And Roberta says a catalyst too. Lauren says positive vibes for those who need them. Mama G Gear said she skipped that class. Oh no, Kelly's buffering. I hope I'm not buffering. Okay, almost done. 9. George and Henry head out for a hike. They decide to visit a popular park where people enjoy rafting down the river. As the two sit on a bench, Henry notices something peculiar about a group of rafters. What in the world? Hank exclaims. Is that man ironing a shirt on that raft? As ridiculous as it sounds, extreme ironing is a sport. Actually, a sport. I didn't know that. Of the following, which is not a rule of extreme ironing, it would be extreme if I ever ironed anything. I never iron anymore. Thank you, Sissy. Sissy's my Facebook admin. She approves folks to the group, or not, but usually she does. Cindy's hopping off to go lay down. Life in Yarn Tangled. First live since your surgery is this Wednesday. So everybody remember to pray for Cindy. And especially during her surgery this Wednesday, which will be at 9. Our prayers will be with you, honey. To you too, Phyllis. And don't forget, my buddy, A Yarn Addict with Karen, comes on in 30 minutes, 6:30. The ironer must have on a white apron. It must be outside. The board must be at least a meter long. A real iron must be used. Which one is not a rule of extreme ironing? Chris says extreme ironing my Atlanta. Never iron, just throw a damp washcloth in, a clean damp washcloth in with the drying cycle, and that is it. You'll be watching, Phyllis. Good. Hugs to you too, Melissa. Quilty says 1. The ironer must have on a white apron. Sounds like it would not be a rule. That's what I think. Let's go ahead with that since we're almost done. And then we're going to have to check them Wednesday, y'all. I'm sorry this is dragging on forever. But, well, I guess we could go ahead and check them since we got extra time. Angela, I'm so glad. I am so glad you've enjoyed it. Okay, number 10, as Henry and George head back to the car, they approach a group of people by the lake. Fantastic, a lady cried. Here are 2 more. The woman approaches and invites Hank and George to join their group. They all carried a shepherd's staff and were pointing excitedly towards a flock of ducks. Our goal is to guide all these ducks to that pen over there. How do you suppose these herders use the staff to guide the herd? Number 1, as a club. 4, that's terrible. 2, to make their arms look bigger. 3, by hitting the ground or water. 4, the staff is just used for balance. As he's saying, hashtag keep calm and crochet on. And Sweet Tea loves everybody, and we love her right back. What do y'all think? J-Bug says 3, which is by hitting the ground or water. I always do these in advance, so I know what the correct answers are. It was not what I thought, which a lot of times it isn't. Kelly's agreeing with Grandma J-Bug, or it might not be Grandma, just J-Bug. Quilty says number 2, to make arms look bigger. And Phyllis says 4, the staff is just used for balance. Okay, I'm just gonna pick the one that I know it is. All right. If you have time, hang out with us and we'll go ahead. Okay, Karen, we'll be there. We're just going to go ahead and check these. If you can't stay, maybe you can just watch the replay to find out the answers. Number 1 was about the palm reader, and we had to pick the one that was not a real palm line, and it was that Maginot or Maginot line. And it says, does the Maginot line sound familiar? If you're a history buff, it will. It's a line of fortifications built in eastern France and designed to keep the Germans out leading up to World War II. So it doesn't have anything to do with palm reading. And then they tell you all about the heart line and the mercury line and the lifeline. So that was the one that it was not. Number 2 was about noodling. And they asked, the guy told Henry, who was his friend, Clarence. His buddy Clarence calls him, asking him to get. Clarence chuckles. This won't be necessary, Hank. We're going. So he's saying you don't need a rod and reel. And it says, how would Hank be expected to catch a fish if he went noodling? And it was with his hands, which is what most of you all said. And not what I was thinking. Bye, Sunita. Bye, everybody. Understand if you have to go. Usually I'm off at 6 bells. And 3 was about those balls that people made that looked like you could play billiards with them. It's, the Japanese art of Hikaru Doragu. I don't know. Hikaru And it was asking what material is used to make those, and it was dirt. It was not what I thought. Bye, Jaxie May saying. Bye, honey. Bye, everybody. Bye, Lauren. Bye, everybody that's leaving. And number 4 was asked what's a common name for sodium hydroxide, and it was lye, Lye. And those people that were called train spotters and were writing down in their notebooks when the trains came in, they were looking for and logging in their book the model of the engine. Hey, Shara. Chera. I'm over time, so well, thank you, Kenny. Thank you. Yeah, I'm over time, but we wanted to check our answers right quicker. I did. Number 6 was about the little girl and her mama, and they were on the train, and they were taking pictures of her, what was it, a teddy bear or something? But the girl wasn't in the picture herself, and they were asking, or Henry was asking the mother, what are y'all doing? So what is the unusual purpose of toy voyaging? And it was to send your toy on a vacation. So you got like pictures logging in where, all the places the toy has been. Okay, and these started with the ones we asked today. What's an inverted Jenny? And it was a rare stamp. Hook released a video this morning, so make sure you catch it. Ola Joe saying hey to sweet Jaxie May. Hey, BJ. I did. Did I say Shara? I forgot what I said. You can't even find yourself on vacation, Kelly. That's funny. Okay, and the where I said, do you remember your chemistry class about rhodium? It says, what might rhodium be used for in industry? And it was as a catalyst. And again, if you want to go to this site, funtrivia.com, and look up the ones we do. This one's called My Hands Are Itchy or something. Let me go back. Because it's got a lot of information, not just the, it's under hobbies and it's called My Hands Are Itchy, but it's got a whole bunch of information that you might find interesting. I just don't usually have time to read it all. Let's see. So, as a catalyst, okay, and number 9 was about the extreme ironing, and the one that was not a rule was the ironer must have on a white apron. Okay, and the very last one, why do you suppose these herders use the staff to guide the herd? And it's to make the arms look bigger, which I totally didn't think it was. But it says ducks, like other flock animals, will tend to move away from a predator as a group. So as the shepherd moves towards the duck, the group as a whole will move in the same direction as the shepherd in an effort to get away. Let's see. As a whole will move in the same direction as the shepherd in an effort to get away from the shepherd. The staff comes in handy, as the shepherd can hold the staff out in the left arm, which will make them appear wider to the duck on the left, and as a result, the herd of ducks will turn right. Yada, yada. Think y'all got that. And that was it. That was it. I hope you liked it. I know. I never would have thought of that either. Yeah, Teresa, I know. Hey, Julie Woolley. Hey, Revelation. Tina. Granny Tina. Good to see you. We're just leaving. Actually, we're overtime. I'm usually off at 6. So, say your goodbyes, but I hope to see you again over at my buddy Karen's, a yarn addict with Karen. And I bet Madonna and lots of other folks put up Miss Karen's link, but if anybody needs it again, if one of you lovely mods wouldn't mind putting it up, I will see you guys. I'm getting ready to go. So I'll see you over there. I just need a quick potty break, get settled in my chair, get my feet up. See ya, Regina says. Love to you all. Be sweet, don't be ugly. There it is. Madonna's got it. Thank you so much. Hey, Lily, I missed you. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, we got 74 thumbs. Woo! Hope we can get at least 80. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop. Boop.